Hi guys, how you all doing? The Wrestling Guy back here today, and we have Stu again with us on the channel, and we're going to be quizzing Stu again. So as you guys may have known, we have done a quiz with Stu on the channel already.
We certainly did.
And he did completely smash it, in all fairness. The questions were quite difficult and he did do really well. So Stu, do you think you can do 2 for 2 today?
Oh, let's see how we go. Let's see how we go.
So if you guys do enjoy, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and let's see how Stu gets on. Right, so question number 1, are you ready?
Okay, ready when you are.
So, who did The Undertaker defeat to win his first WWE Championship? Was it A, Hulk Hogan, B, Psycho Sid, C, Kane, or D, Edge?
Would be Hulk Hogan at Survivor Series, and then they had the rematch at Tuesday in Texas.
That's correct. Well done. Good start. Question number 2. Who did the Shield face in their first match together? Was it A, Daniel Bryan, Kane and Randy Orton? B, Sheamus, Big Show and Randy Orton? C, John Cena, Ryback and Sheamus? Or D, Daniel Bryan, Kane and Ryback?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Now you've got me. Okay. Can you go through those again for me?
So A is Daniel Bryan, Kane and Randy Orton. B is Sheamus, Big Show and Randy Orton, which I remember that was at WrestleMania 29. That was the opener. C, John Cena, Ryback and Sheamus. Or D, Daniel Bryan, Kane and Ryback.
I got a feeling Ryback was in the team. For some reason, I got a feeling Ryback was in it. Because I remember them attacking him when he had a match with CM Punk.
Yeah.
So, just based purely on that, I think I'm going to go with D, Daniel Bryan, Kane and Ryback.
That's correct.
Oh!
That was correct. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, this one may trip you up.
Okay.
Who was the first Money in the Bank winner to not win the title? Was it A, John Cena, B, Damien Sandow, C, Mr. Kennedy, or D, Baron Corbin?
Technically, it would be Kennedy because he ended up having to drop the case.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Kennedy.
That's correct. Well done. Question number 4. Who represented Linda McMahon in WrestleMania 2000's main event featuring a McMahon in every corner? Was it A, Chris Jericho, B, Mick Foley, C, Big Show, or D, Steve Austin?
Oh, crikey. Okay. Now, we normally say because of the war between Vince McMahon and Steve Austin would be a natural choice, but I've got a feeling it might have been Mick Foley. So I'm going to go Mick Foley.
That's correct. Well done. That was a tricky one.
That was a tricky one. Yeah.
That would have rattled my brain, this one. Okay, question 5 is a true or false.
Okay.
Shawn Michaels' WrestleMania record is 6-11. So 6 wins and 11 losses.
Oh, damn! That's a tricky one because if you'd have asked me how many matches he'd had at WrestleMania, I would have been able to tell you it was 17. But I wouldn't know what his win-loss ratio is. I don't. 6 and 11. See, 6 doesn't sound like that's very many wins at all. But then he obviously lost 2 against Taker. So that might be about right. Because he would have lost. He lost against Austin. He did have quite a few losing ones, so that might be about right. I'm going to say true.
It is true. That's correct. Okay, question number 6. Which of these wrestlers joined WWE's version of the New World Order? A, Triple H, B, Shawn Michaels, C, Goldust, or D, Rob Van Dam?
Shawn Michaels joined the NWO in WWE. Goldust was trying to join it because he was with Booker T at the time as a tag team. So yeah, Shawn Michaels.
That's correct. 6 for 6 so far.
Oh.
Number 7. Which of the following has never won a Royal Rumble match? A. Alberto Del Rio.
Yes.
B. Sheamus.
Yeah.
C. Chris Jericho. Or D. Edge.
Edge definitely has. Del Rio definitely has. So it would be either Sheamus or Jericho. I don't remember Jericho winning one.
No.
I'm trying to remember Sheamus winning one. Yeah, he must have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jericho. Yeah, Chris Jericho. I can't think Chris Jericho won one.
Sheamus won the one for 28 because then he challenged
He
Daniel.
did, that's right. Yeah, because he won Daniel Bryan with the quick match.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, this is a tricky one. Question 8. Who was the first wrestler to win the Royal Rumble from the number 1 spot? Was it A. Shawn Michaels, B. Davey Boy Smith, C. Chris Benoit, or D. Rey Mysterio?
To win it from the number 1
Yeah.
spot. Well, it wasn't Bulldog, and it wasn't. Who else did you say? Sorry,
Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
Chris Benoit, or Rey Mysterio?
Don't think it was Chris Benoit. So that's going to leave Mysterio or Michaels. Now the problem is with the Michaels one. There is that one where he had the finish with Michaels and Bulldog, but I can't remember if Shawn Michaels came in at number 1 or whether he actually came in at number 2.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hedge my bets on it though, that maybe he did come in at number 1. So I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels.
Was correct.
Oh.
Well done.
Bit of working out on that one.
Question 9. This is another true or false. Ultimate Warrior legally changed his name from Jim Hellwig to Warrior.
I think he did. I remember there being a lot of stuff about him actually changing his name to Warrior. But whether it was one of these things where these news things come out and then you don't know whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I think he might well have done. So I'm going to say true.
That's correct. Yeah. He did. Yeah. 9 for 9 so far in a row.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. I'd be very impressed if you could get this one.
Okay.
Question number 10. Who did Charlotte Flair defeat to win her first WWE Women's Championship? Was it A. Natalya, B. Sasha Banks, C. Nikki Bella, or D. Paige?
To win her first one?
Her first Women's Championship.
Okay. That is a tough one.
That is tricky.
Right. So give me the options again.
So you've got Natalya, Sasha Banks, Nikki Bella, or Paige. Now something tells me I got a feeling it wasn't Sasha Banks, and I've got a feeling it wasn't Nikki Bella. So I've got it down to Natalya or Paige, because I could see her dropping the title to either one of those. Yeah.
Dropping the title for her to one of them. Now, I'm very 50-50 on this one. I've got a feeling it's one of those two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Damn it. This is really difficult because I want to say Paige, but something in my head's telling me that it's Natalya. So I'm gonna go Natalya.
It was Nikki Bella.
I didn't think it was Nikki Bella.
No.
Didn't think she had
I wouldn't have got that one either.
Damn it.
Question 11. Who did Goldberg defeat in his first WWE match? Was it Triple H, Lance Storm, The Rock, or Chris Jericho?
Wow. His first WWE match. Now, would it have been a pay-per-view, or would it have just been a Raw or SmackDown or something like that? I imagine it was probably could well have been a pay-per-view. Don't think it would have been Triple H. Don't think it would have been Triple H. I think they would have saved that for later on in his time. Jericho maybe. And who's you had? Lance Storm and
The Rock.
The Rock. Now the problem is if Jericho came, if Goldberg came in, I would imagine that he would have had to have had I would imagine they would have given him a quick match to make him look impressive, which would make me think that it's going to be Lance Storm. But then it could also have been a quick match with Jericho. I'm going to go Lance Storm.
It was The Rock.
Oh, okay.
Surprised I wouldn't have got that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought maybe we'd have had a quick squash match with somebody like Lance Storm to have built up this character and made it go.
Yeah. No, I don't remember that one. So,
Don't remember that at all. Yeah.
Okay, question 12. Who has wrestled the most pay-per-view matches in WWE history? Is it A, Triple H, B, Shawn Michaels, C, Kane, or D, The Undertaker?
Wow. That the most pay-per-view matches. It could be any one of them. Thing is, Shawn Michaels has stopped for a while, but then so has The Undertaker. Kane's kind of kept on going.
Yeah.
Triple H has been in and out with injuries, and then he stopped for a bit as well. So my natural reaction would be to say Kane, because I would imagine that Kane's been in the ring for probably a bit longer than everyone. I'm going to go Kane.
It's correct.
Yes.
Well done. Some good calculations.
Yeah, just working on the theory that the others have been out a little bit longer. Yeah. Kane's probably wrestled even just some simple matches over the years on pay-per-views, and then just kind of working it out from there. So
yeah, well done. That's good. Question 13. Who was Mike Tyson's tag team partner in his sole wrestling match? Was it A, Shawn Michaels, B, Triple H, C, The Big Show, or D, Chris Jericho?
Mike Tyson had a match? I can't remember him having a match. Would it have been in the build-up for WrestleMania? Would it have been for WrestleMania 14, which would suggest then that maybe he teamed up with either Shawn Michaels or Triple H. I would have thought maybe they did it as a promotional thing for WrestleMania, and he would have done something with either Shawn Michaels or Triple H for that. Shawn Michaels would have been having the match with Austin coming up, so they probably don't know whether they would have wanted to risk an injury. So I'm probably gonna say Triple H.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho?
Yeah. I don't even remember that match.
I don't remember that
I don't remember him actually being in a match.
No.
I obviously remember him at WrestleMania, but I don't
wonder whether that was at a later time then.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
Question 14. Who did Jerry Lawler lose to in his sole WrestleMania match?
Oh, Michael Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WrestleMania
Yeah, I always felt bad that Jerry Lawler only ever had one WrestleMania match. And that was the one WrestleMania match that he had.
Yeah. Question 15. What pay-per-view event did The Rock debut on? Was it A?
Survivor Series would have been when he came out as Rocky Maivia.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Question 16. No, this is one of your favourites, this one. How many title reigns did Eddie Guerrero have? Was it A, 1, B2, C3, or D4?
He obviously definitely had the one where he beat Brock Lesnar and had the title. Did he win it again later on? Because he had it because he was on, because it was going to be him and Batista, wasn't it, at one point? So I'm going to say 2.
It was the one.
Just the one?
It was only the one, yeah.
Oh no, but no, Batista was the champion, wasn't he? That was right. They were setting up a thing where it was going to look like he was going to mess him around, and then
that was a tricky one.
Yeah.
Question 17: which wrestler was the original leader of Edge and Christian in the Brood? Is it A. Val Venus, B. Gangrel, C. The Godfather, or D. Bob Holly?
In the Brood, it would have been Gangrel.
Yeah. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 18. Which WCW legend appeared at WrestleMania 6 driving Honky Tonk Man to the ring? Was it A. Lex Luger, B. Diamond Dallas Page, C. Goldberg, or D. Scott Steiner?
It's Diamond Dallas Page. I know that one.
Yeah.
I'm a big DDP fan as well. So, yeah.
Question 19. Who did Shane McMahon face in his first ever match? Was it A. Mankind, B. Triple H, C. Steve Austin, or D. X-Pac?
In his first ever match?
Yeah.
I remember there was a time that he had quite a few matches with X-Pac. But then obviously they had the whole Austin McMahon feud as well. Mankind, I'm sure he had a couple of matches with as well. And what was the other one?
Triple H.
Triple H. No, I would imagine that Triple H would have been part of the corporation when Shane McMahon started getting in the ring. I'm gonna go with my initial thought. I'm gonna go with X-Pac.
It was Mankind.
It was Mankind.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's another tricky one. It's quite hard questions.
There's some hard ones in this one. Yeah.
Okay, question 20. Who is the longest reigning NXT champion of all time? Is it A. Kevin Owens, B. Finn Balor, C. Neville, or D. Sami Zayn?
Oh, damn it! I should know this.
Yeah, I think I know this one. It's hard as well because all of them have been NXT champions. So it's like you can't even know.
Yeah, I don't think it was Sami Zayn because I remember losing it quite quickly to Kevin Owens. Could be Balor or it could be, was it Neville? You said
Neville or Kevin Owens.
I've got a feeling it's going to be either Neville or Balor. I don't know whether Neville had it for a while.
He did, yeah.
And so did Balor. Ooh, that's a tricky one. I'm really 50-50 on this one again. I'm gonna say. Oh God, no! I was gonna change my mind then. I'm gonna go Balor. I got a feeling it's Neville.
That's correct.
Oh.
Yeah, I did know the answer to that one because I was watching an old takeover and they mentioned that he was the longest reigning.
I remember him holding it a long time, but I remember Neville holding it for quite a while as well. And I got a feeling at one point he was the longest, and probably until Balor took it. So, yeah.
Another one of your favourites here.
Okay.
True or false? Christian was the last ECW champion under the WWE name.
No, I don't think he was. I got a feeling it was Ezekiel Jackson for some reason. So I'm going to say false.
That's correct.
I got a feeling it was Ezekiel Jackson.
Oh, I didn't actually know about this.
Okay.
So if you might, but I didn't actually know this actually happened.
Okay.
Which WWE star used a gun on Raw as part of a publicity stunt? Was it A. Brian Pillman, B. Steve Austin, C. Shawn Michaels, or D. The Undertaker?
It was Brian Pillman. It was in a promo, and he was sat there. Yeah, he was sat. I think he was in. I remember he was. I think he had broken his leg or his ankle or something like that. And he was in a wheelchair. And I remember him pulling out a gun and holding it up, saying he was going to shoot. I think it was Austin. I think he said he was going to shoot Austin. Yeah, for Brian Pillman.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
No,
That's something new every day.
I remember that one.
Right, my favourite now.
Okay.
True or false? Jeff Hardy is the only light heavyweight champion to ever win a WWE World Championship.
Light heavyweight? Yeah, probably would have been. Yeah, yeah, probably. That's probably true.
It's false.
Oh.
It doesn't say who else. Yeah, it doesn't say who else would have been, but
who else would have been a light heavyweight champion that would have won the world title? Don't know.
Okay, question 24. I don't think there's many left. Who had the most hardcore championship reigns in WWE? Was it A. Crash Holly, B. Raven, C. Stevie Richards, or D. Al Snow?
At the most?
Yeah.
Probably Crash, because he used to keep winning it and losing it. Kind of the same thing as they're doing at the moment with R-Truth with the 24/7 titles. So I would say probably Crash.
It was Raven.
It was Raven?
Yeah.
Oh.
I quite like the look of the hardcore title. The hardcore title was
it was different and it was fun. And when they put it on the 24/7 rule, that was quite interesting.
Yeah.
What they're doing with that 24/7 title now is like awful stuff. So.
Question 25. Who won the first ever WrestleMania match? A. Junkyard Dog, B. The Executioner, C. Tito Santana, or D. Ricky Steamboat?
Tito Santana.
Yeah.
It was Tito Santana versus the Executioner.
Yeah,
it was
that was great.
Yeah.
And that was actually the last question.
Okay.
So you got 72% on that, which I actually thought wasn't bad, because some of the questions in there
hard ones
were really, really tricky.
Yeah, there were some real tricky ones in there. And the thing was, there was a lot of the multiple choice. Two of the people seemed to be the ones that you would pick.
Yeah, so the ones like that NXT match, they've all won the title, so it's quite hard to even narrow it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done on that. You did really well. That was great. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you again, Stu, for joining us for another video today. And be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.